Shout out to all my broke people. For the very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription, you can save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 205. They just figured something out. They figured out, they seen Ghetto use one of his other techniques. Now they like, we got you. We know what you do. It's crazy because at the beginning of the series, they kept talking about how you tell people your technique in order to throw them off. But then now he's hiding it. Why? I thought if you tell them that's better. That's what they kept. That's what they've been saying this whole time. But apparently not. Um, and them not telling makes more sense. Okay. Anyway, let's see. She got the tail out, ready to get at him. Okay, Tsukumo, way to put up a fight. Now leave the rest to me. I got him. He a clown to me now. Now that I know what he's been doing, he's a clown. So Blood Brother fell through the floor. They gonna save him. I guess they got some paramedics waiting for him. Okay, she liked the rough type. She wanted rough and tough. She wanted to hurt. Whew. Okay, you on the other hand, I'll have to beat into shape. She gonna have to beat him into shape. I like the rough kind, but you on the other hand, I have to beat into shape. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, Yuki Tsukumo. She's a special grade sorcerer, but headquarters keeps a tight lid on intel about her curse technique, or so I thought. I couldn't get any information from the higher ups either. Or so I thought. Why say it was so I thought and then say I couldn't get any information from the higher ups either? That means they are keeping tight. They are keeping tight lips on her curse technique. And he is too. He says, I'll keep you at a distance. You stand over there, you in time out. Because he don't know what she could do. So if she's rushing towards him, she got something she about to throw on him. She about to throw it on him, and he don't know if he can handle it. Okay, I bet that cursed spirit isn't from around here. It just like ripped through like an interdimensional gate or something like that. And it's like two big giant hands. It looks like human hands. It might be a giant looking person. It's an Asian divine curse for removing obstacles. Yes, it's a special grade curse spirit that uses concepts against curse technique targets. Okay, it got human hands, but other than that, it ain't human at all. It's the elephant. The elephant. Let's see what you've got. He says, show me everything. I want to see what you working with. I want to see what you twerking with. Yeah, this is that elephant that he used before. Said it got it. I didn't notice it has human hands. It has like 4 human hands. It looks like human feet too, but it's like it's not actually not an elephant. It just looks similar to an elephant. She took her tail, rolled it into a ball, and now she's getting ready to have a ball. Garuda. She went bowling. She threw it. She picked it up and kicked it. She kicked it like a kickball. But she kicked it so hard, like you see her face, like she's like putting everything into it. Boom! That ball busted right through it busted right through the head of that cursed spirit. It bust right through the head, bust the head wide open, cracked the head wide open, left the head smoking. Scared to get near an unknown target? Then I'll fill you in. It's mass. I guess that's her technique. She can increase or decrease mass or something like that. That's freaking crazy. Because if she can increase her mass, that means that she could punch you and she'll be as heavy as a freaking building. Meaning when you get hit, you feel like you're getting hit by a damn truck, or even worse. Boom! She went and punched him. It looked like he went to block. He went to block, and she bust right through his arms. She bust right his hands came right off. His hands came right off. If it was me, man, I'd have ran right to it. As soon as I hit him, I'm still on you. I'm just gonna keep cracking you until you delete it. Until you delete it. Y'all almost made me say that word, man, that dreaded word. He goes flying, arms busted. Okay, let's see. She sent me flying into a breach appeared in the circular definition of the empty barrier. I have no clue what that is. But he said he got sent outside the barrier. Mass, huh? It's a concept that targets a curse technique. Mass so overwhelming it surpasses anything inside and outside. She about to turn his insides into his outsides. He's getting ready to get screwed royally. Yup, that's my technique. I give myself virtual mass and call it star rage. She said in its space age. So that means that if she got infinite mass, right? Virtual mass, she says. So I guess she doesn't actually increase her mass. She just gets the what's it called? The effect of it. Like this is what would happen if I had this amount of mass. But that would mean that would increase her strength. I wonder if she could do that with this with the tail thing, that cursed spirit that she got there. And my technique turned the Shikigami Garuda into a cursed tool. It's a Star Rage's only target besides me. It's Star Rage's only. So I guess that she can increase its mass too, or decrease its mass too, or something like that. Okay. I suspect the increased mass doesn't affect the sorcerer itself because her speed isn't decreasing. Exactly. If she was actually heavier, she would lose speed. Since she defies concept, I can't use a high grade cursed spirit like Shibuya, but I can take take down this beast myself. He said, "Man, I'm gonna go right at him. I'm going right. She gonna get it. She gonna get it hard too and long. Gravity. That was gravity. Okay, so he got gravity. Well, if she got mass and he has gravity, then that's a good combination. Um, I guess if he increases gravity, she can decrease her mass. But if he does that, that'll make her weaker and he can beat her. Now, if he decreases gravity, she can increase her mass. Now that'll make her stronger and make him weaker. I think he has the advantage. Kenjaku has curse techniques aside from curse manipulation and techniques that allow him to transfer bodies, like that gravity technique. He isn't using idle transfiguration, which I already figured out. So he can only use a curse technique extracted from the Uzumaki clan. He's related to Naruto. So he can only use a curse technique extracted with Uzumaki once. Kenjaku can use reverse curse technique. So it's hard to imagine that he would have used a one-off technique at that moment. He must have a third technique that involves gravity. She said, well, he ain't gonna use a one-off. He gotta have some more left. It's something else. He left something else on the shelf. I doubt he has a big stock of extracted techniques without an external aid like Okatsu's. His brain would burst, but he might have a fourth technique, maybe even a fifth. Given Jutsu high, given Jutsu high's criteria, Jutsu's high criteria for special grade, she probably has an expansion technique with high curse energy output as a trump card. What a pain. Both of them are saying it. We're both puppets of pain. Man, so they don't want to fight each other. So Kenjaku knows it's gonna be a tough one. I'm mad at her. And she's like, Yo, this dude's already tough and he's got special techniques. I'm mad at him. Okay, as planned, I'll make an opening. She gonna open him up. So I guess this is the foreplay to get him open. As planned, I'll make him open his domain. Oh, his domain. I thought she was gonna open him up. Open his domain. Then he'll have difficulty using a curse technique. Even if I end up in the same situation, I have an advantage in Garuda. To make this a sure thing, I'll keep wearing down Kenjaku to weaken the domain. No, no, no. We find each other's curse techniques to be tricky, but you haven't opened your domain. Perhaps you lack the confidence in a clash of domains. She wants to try to make him use a domain. He's about to use it off the rip. That's telling you. When that happened, like she thought she was gonna have to make him do it. He just going right at it. He got something up his sleeve. So now she's like off guard, like, what the freak is going on? He got some type of special technique or something like that. Domain expansion, womb profusion. It looks like it's a cursed womb or something like that. Tengen, this timing, is there enough time? Okay, so something happened crazy and she's scared of him. Basically, she's everybody's scared of Kenjaku, including her. And he's so freaking powerful and got so many good techniques. He ain't as strong as Gojo, because that's why he had to get rid of Gojo. But he got some type of secret technique to the point where he's not worried about using that domain expansion. Or he used a different domain expansion than she expected. She probably thought the domain was going to be somewhat gravity related or something like that, but it's not. It's a curse womb technique. I guess it's going to be a whole bunch of curses coming at her. That's what I'm thinking. So he's got that technique. I guess he's using. He's probably using his original, not his original, his the body he's in now, Gojo's domain. That's what I think it is. I think that's Gojo's domain. He still's got the. He probably can use a gravity domain as well. He probably got multiples. That's probably what it is. He's using the first one that she's not expecting. Then he's going to use a different one later on, whenever he feel like it. She thinks she's going to wear him down, but what's going to happen is when he does get weighed down, he's just going to use a different domain. That's what's going to happen. It's going to catch her off guard. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that chapter. Mass, that's interesting. That's an interesting one. Mass. Well, with mass, that should be it shouldn't be too tricky though. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be too tricky. Instantly you can see that she moved fast. So that means that the mass was just like what she said, like virtual, instantly. So other than that, it shouldn't be too much of a surprise of how that's gonna work. She's gonna be heavy. She's gonna hit hard. She's gonna be strong, and she's still gonna keep her speed. That seems to be the only thing. So it shouldn't be too tricky. She's playing checkers. She's playing checkers. He's probably playing chess right now. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace.